How has this book, Lasting Happiness, impacted your life? Can you give some examples of how you've used it in your life?
Well, I used to be like antisocial for real, like not speaking unless spoken to, maybe just nod my head or shake my head, yes or no. When I wanted to speak to somebody, I couldn't. But like ever since I read this book, I started opening up to people more. I started making eye contact more, holding decent conversations more, and just overall in a stressful situation, just breathing and calming down.
But running the groups has been a blessing because it has helped me to see some ways that I was not aware that I was being unkind to myself, unkind to others, and I've been able to put into practice the skills. Even though I'm a counselor, there's still yet things that you can learn. And I've learned from my students how we all can do more to be kind to others. And it's just some simple things. And the group has been just such an inspiring thing for me. And the takeaway is that I'm going to practice being more kind daily. And it is something you have to practice each day. And then try to teach it to others.
By showing appreciation towards my family and towards myself, and not having negative thoughts and unkind habits, to just let all the toxicness that I have been showing towards people, to let it go and live healthy, and to show that I'm here for them and to live a better lifestyle and need anything, that I'm here for them, and to and give them examples of how to meditate, like how I go for mindful walkings, and I just feel the concrete underneath my feet and meditate, just block everything out. And mostly just showing appreciation towards my mom.
It helped me to bring all my relations together as in one, because we was falling off at one point until I read the book, and as me reading the book, it just helped me get back with friends and family that I felt off with in the beginning.
What have you learned from going through this book, and what are some examples of how you've been able to apply it in your life?
One might be the 3-breath method. When I usually get, because I was an introvert and I stayed to myself, when I got home from school, I go straight to my room and close the door. That's about it. When my mom calls me, I would be doing something important, like reading or something like that, and I get angry. But then I learned that from the book that the 3-breath method, you take 3 breaths, calm down, and then, start over, just go see what she wants, talk, and then, I can go back to it. And that helped me a lot because I've seen myself to do it without, even thinking about it. When I feel like I'm getting angry, I take breaths all the time. I increased it to 5 because I feel at 5 breaths, I'm calm and, more relaxed. Another one is meditating. Meditating means I put calming music on and I just clear my mind. I sit in my room, I just, like to think about calming, more down-to-earth stuff. And another one would be having the right mindset to go into life, because the way I was raised has impacted me tremendously on how I think, on how I do stuff. Because I'm African American, I could only do certain stuff because my family was scared that if I went out into the world, being the color of my skin and stuff, that I would get hurt. Put it like that, hurt. And so I had this mindset that, I had to be cautious. I was very cautious when it came around a lot of people, especially when I would be going to school when I was little. My mom would tell me, don't say anything you're not supposed to, or this or that. And so I think that type of mindset has great, you know, what's the word? Has an impact on how you see things and how you go into life. Because that's, take it from me, it's horrible, miserable life. So this book has helped me see that I don't have to go into life seeing as that what it is, except I be nicer, but not, you know, more, not too nice to the point where, you know, I can get hurt.
Yeah.
And I think with a positive mindset, because that's the only way positive things could come, is if you think positive, everything will be positive. And I think just in general, the book is a great way to help those who have a lot of stress and anger that's, you know, coped inside. Like, I would write down what I'm feeling, and because we weren't allowed to have fire, you know, play with fire. So I would rip it up to tiny pieces, write them down, rip it up, then I throw it away. And so there, it's all gone.
Gone. That's great.